I am powerful. I am an intelligent and brilliant being. I have what it takes to have maximum success in my life and attract everything that I deserve. I am that powerful. You want to know how to do affirmations like that? You want to know what's probably missing from your affirmations? Well, stick around because in episode 20, I'm going to give you all the things you need to make sure your affirmations hit the mark.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED.
Like that.
I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, she's TSED. I'm Simone, they call me TSED.
Like that. All right, y'all, so let's get into this episode because we're talking about affirmations. And trust me, I know the jury is still out on this. On one hand, it's all like,
affirmations are amazing. Oh my gosh, you have to do them every single day.
and on the other hand, it's all like,
Oh my gosh, this does not work. It's a bunch of fake things you're saying to yourself all day. How is that supposed to help you?
I get it. Well, I'm here to clarify it. Because let me tell you, one day I was at a university doing a talk, and I talk about this all the time, but this particular visit was recent and it's really sticking with me and I need to share it with you. So I was on stage and I was all like, affirmations are not about saying a bunch of words that you just don't believe and hoping one day it magically comes true. That brings me to my first point to share with you, believability. Affirmations have to be believable by you. So here's what it means. If you think that you are truly beautiful, then you want to say, I am beautiful. Own that. Drill that into your mind so you have it on the top of your head all the time. But sometimes we're trying to affirm something that's not true yet. Again, the key here is believability. So don't say to yourself, hey, I'm going to be a bazillionaire. If you really don't think anybody can be a bazillionaire, then that's not true. You don't believe it. You've got to pass that believability test in your affirmations. So here's something different. Let's say that you really believe and you really are working towards becoming, I don't know, a lawyer in the next couple of years or somewhere out in your future, or trying to pass the bar next weekend. When you are saying to yourself, I want to be a lawyer, I plan to be a lawyer, I know I'm going to become a lawyer, then it's a little bit safer to affirm, I am a lawyer. I can feel that lawyerness just coming to me. I am an attorney and I'm the greatest one. Woohoo! Right? If you're really feeling it. So that's one of the biggest keys that I've seen in affirmations is people try to say things they don't believe. And like I said on stage, if you're pretending that there's something that you believe you're going to be, but you really don't believe it, you're sending your brain into a whirlwind. So stop trying to affirm things that not even you believe. And remember, it doesn't have to be true right now, but it has to be something you believe can be true in your future. So I don't really sound like a news reporter when I'm on stage doing these presentations. But anyway, that brings us to tip number 2 for having really effective affirmations that can help you and build your self-esteem and steer you in the right direction. It's all about the tone and the language. Oh my goodness, I can't stress this enough. Sometimes we're trying to affirm something, which means speak about what we are or what we want to become or what we believe we can become. But a lot of times we're phrasing it in a negative way like, I'll never be poor. Okay, if it works for you, it works for you. But usually a better affirmation is, I am going to be wealthy, abundant, rich, whatever it is that you want. And here's the difference. When you're trying to say what you're not going to be, your brain is not processing that word not. All your brain is hearing is that subject matter that you're focused on. I'm poor. I'm broke. So we need to make sure that your brain is hearing what you really want. I'm wealthy, healthy, smart, intelligent, beautiful, confident. All those things need to be stated in a positive way. Not only does the language matter, but the tone matters. If you're saying your affirmations out loud, like I did in the beginning with the mirror, you don't want to be questioning yourself every step of the way. This is not it. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be prosperous. I'm going to heal from this illness. Are you asking me or are you telling me? Affirming means affirming. It means I am stating unequivocally that this thing is true in my life, either now or in the future. So you can't be asking. You cannot speak in a way that's asking questions when you're trying to state something for believability. You've got to use statement and command tone. Really own it and really say it. I am ready to heal from this illness. I am ready to embrace the wealth and the abundance and all the beautiful magic and miracles that are out there for me. I trust in myself and my body's ability to do the right thing. I believe in me. I believe that I am beautiful and strong and healthy and wealthy and wise and deserving of all good things. And I am capable of receiving it all right now. Do you see the difference? And I understand. We may not always be saying our affirmations out loud. Sometimes we're thinking them, sometimes we're writing them. But I want you to keep the same energy, okay, honey? Keep the same energy. When you're writing it, write it with the attitude and add an exclamation mark. I want you to really feel it. And make sure you're writing in what you do want and not what you don't want. Now, tip number 3 goes right along with tip number 2. And also with tip number 1. It's all about the feeling. You have got to be feeling these affirmations. That is actually the gas pedal behind it. We used the car analogy last episode. If you missed it, go back and watch it. But we're going to use it again, this time in a slightly different way, all right? The words you're saying, the affirmations are like you're steering the car. Here's the direction I want to go. You turn the wheel. But honey, the feelings is the gas, baby. You got to hit the gas so that you can go in that direction. So you say, I want to feel confident, right? You have it in the positive tone. You're saying it with a real intention. You have it really focused and it's something you believe. But then you say, I'm really confident. All you're doing is turning the wheel, baby. The car's not going anywhere. You got to give it some gas. You got to turn up the feelings, the emotions. Feel the feeling of feeling confident. I am confident. I deserve this powerful feeling of confidence. I deserve to share this confidence with those I love and inspire others to feel this feeling of confidence as well. Oh, that's the gas, guys. So make sure that you not only get the words right and say it in the right way and the right tone and believe it, but you've got to put the gas behind it. And that means you've got to turn up your emotions around it. You've heard me talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza before. And this right here is where we're getting into that heart and mind coherence, because my brain is focused on what I do want and my heart, that feeling, is activated in the same direction. I am feeling the success of confidence. And once you do that, let me tell you something. Things start to shift around you. Clarity happens. You open up your mind. You're really poised and positioned to see and receive all the opportunities for you to achieve that outcome. Now let's bring it home with tip number 4. Last, but certainly not least. This is about the vision. Ooh, you may have heard me talk about mental imagery and mental rehearsal, and I also like to call it positive mental practice, where you really get the vision in your mind, not just words coming out, not just feelings coming out, but actual pictures, like you're watching a movie or something. That's when you really activate it. You know, it takes me back to this other time I was on stage when I said, you need to get into the vision. You need to see in your mind's eye as clearly as you're watching a movie that success come over you. If you say I'm confident, you better get a picture in your mind of you walking with confidence, talking with confidence, doing all your daily activities with a new level of confidence. You've got to see it in your mind. Make sure that you see it as well as feel it. Make sure that picture is clear as day. Sharpen it, see it, imagine it. That will help you to feel it and help you to believe it and help you to manifest it. Really play out that movie. Action. Yes. I love being on stage. And yeah, I really brought that slate, the thing that you smack. Yeah, I really brought that on stage with me when I was talking to a group. And those were adults, just in case you thought it was only kids that I get kind of silly with. No, those were professionals. Actually, it was a professional workshop, and they loved it because the brain loves to see that guidance. Where do you want me to take you? Where do you want us to go? Not only should you say it and believe it, not only should you use tones and language that I understand, not only should you turn up those feelings so I can really feel it, but you got to send me some pictures. Let me see where we're going here so I can help you to get there out there. All right, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this episode where we took a brand new look at affirmations and really broke down some of the key elements to making them work. Now, as you know, I don't believe in a one-size-fits-all. So if you come across other tips and tools, write them in the comments. Help us all out. We all want to have the best possible turnout with our affirmations because the goal is for us all to be happy and for us all to live to our maximum potential. We came here to bring something to the planet, and whatever tips and tools we can get to help us, let's do it. All right. So you guys remember remember, I'm doing this every single Sunday for you guys. Check the description below. I'm definitely going to include some information about affirmations from our free library. I'm going to include the free affirmations app that I want you to use. And I'm going to make sure I include one of my classes called the Self-Esteem Blueprint, because it really dives into mental imagery as well. You are going to love it. Thank you so much for coming out to play with me here on Sunday and every single Sunday when I give you a new episode of A Positive Mind with TSED. Thank you so much. And remember, I'm happy to come out and talk to your organization with the thing and all.
I'm Simone, she's TSED.